Hi, I'm Chris Johnson, Associate Attorney at Takacs McGinnis Elder Care Law. On Tuesday, November 6, 2018, U.S. citizens will vote to determine the direction of our country in what is likely to be a historic election. The right to vote is one of those rights that an American citizen never loses, even if he or she resides in a long-term care facility. Unfortunately, many older people who are receiving care at nursing homes or assisted living communities aren't always able to exercise that right. They may be intimidated by the thought of getting to the polls and potentially waiting in long lines. Some might even wonder whether, as a long-term care resident, they're still allowed to vote. Old age and physical frailty don't have to be barriers to the voting process. How do nursing homes and assisted living communities help to make sure their residents are able to exercise their right to vote? What can family members do to ensure that elderly loved ones living in long-term care facilities have the opportunity to exercise this important right? This video, the first in a two-part series, will explain what the law says about the elderly and their voting rights. Throughout the United States, residents of long-term care facilities have the right to vote. Many states, including Tennessee, have instituted accommodations for elderly voters unable to get to the polls. Even if mental or physical limitations make it difficult for residents of long-term care facilities to appear in person at a voting location, they can still cast their ballots. 32 states have statutes that specifically address voting by residents of nursing home or long-term care facilities. Mobile polling, also known as supervised absentee voting, is the most common form of assistance permitted by statute in 23 states. These efforts are conducted in the residential facility by a bipartisan team of workers trained by local election officials. Some states determine where mobile polling will be offered based on the number of people who have requested absentee ballots, and others on the number of registered voters in the residence. The next video will explain how long-term care facilities help their elderly residents vote and what families can do to support their loved ones during the process. See you next time.